But this was all a setup anyway, because it was all planned.
From then, I kind of took the full brunt as being the guy that sacked him, you know, as making the decision. Yeah, I made the decision, and so did the other two. We had to make the decision together. We've done him probably the biggest favour in his life, believe me. By sacking him, that stopped him going inside. I don't think he realises that to this day.
You wake up and make every single day about you. Making nothing to something, got you in a mood. And I don't mean the right one, don't mean the sexy one. I'm tired of this shit, what's wrong? Is it an everyday circumstance? Could it be a problem with finances? Am I in one of my last chances? Baby, we gotta grow. Baby, just let me know. Am I in trouble now? You seem to be upset. I hate it cause it gets me stressed. Am I in trouble now? There's tension in the air. Don't wanna act like I don't care. Whatever I've done, just throw it away. Whatever I said, I didn't mean to say. I just wanna turn this round. Yeah, just how am I in trouble now? Some people make it a break. What will we do? Don't keep it to yourself. I'm working with you. Cause I'm here to listen. Don't leave me guessing. I miss you. Is it an everyday circumstance? Could it be a problem with finances? Am I in one of my last chances? Baby, we gotta grow. Baby, just let me know. Am I in trouble now? You seem to be upset. I hate it cause it gets me stressed. Am I in trouble now? There's tension in the air. Don't wanna act like I don't care. Whatever I've done, just throw it away. Whatever I said, I didn't mean to say. I just wanna turn things round. Yeah, just how am I in trouble? Into romance and taking off your pants and sexy little dances just for me, for me. Used to get me gasping, put me in a trance and on the Jodeci thing every freaking day. What happened to romance and taking off your pants and sexy little dances just for me, for me. Used to get me gasping, put me in a trance and on the Jodeci thing every freaking night. Am I in trouble now? Am I in trouble now? There's tension in the air. Don't wanna act like I don't care. Whatever I've done, just throw it away. Whatever I said, I didn't mean. I just wanna turn this round. Yeah, just how am I in trouble now? You seem to be upset. I hate it cause it gets me stressed. Am I in trouble now? There's tension in the air. Don't wanna act like I don't care. Whatever I've done, just throw it away. Whatever I said, I didn't mean. I just wanna turn this round. Yeah, just how am I in trouble now? Trouble now. Trouble now. Am I in trouble now? Am I in trouble now?
Inevitably, like most good relationships, they break down.
When Brian talked about the drugs and stuff like that, it did kill it for the group.
If it brings out the better in someone, and really in the long run it's a safe pill and it ain't doing you no harm, I don't see the problem.
Fancy saying that when you know we've got a young following.
I was just like, no.
Just to go and try to throw it all away.
I would certainly regard any comments of that sort as wholly wrong.
I mean, it's like nobody ever taken drugs before, the whole history of rock and roll. The whole country was taking drugs at the time, so why pick on him, you know?
I'm right in the middle of something that's nothing to do with me, first of all. And I'm not telling anyone to go out and do what I'm doing. I was just talking from experience, yeah? And I also did say I don't do them now, but, you know, they didn't want to show that part of the interview, obviously.
in my mind, a vision in a dream. When the storm destroyed the bridge.
I think that was like pretty much where it started to like slowly fall apart.
Things had changed, things were different now, and it was, you know, that's when I thought I should leave.
Well, it weren't going nowhere, the group weren't going nowhere.
Your body's calling. Your body's...
Nothing lasts forever, and but you think it does. You think it's going to be like this forever.
It was fun, it was a great party. Everybody got home safely, though we had to wait 2 hours for a cab. That's it.
It's time to spread your wings and fly. Spread your wings and fly.
There was a new lineup happening to E17, and I was being edged out.
No, he knows it's not true. He knows it's not true. He knows the conspiracy theory, the FBI, CIA, MFI being involved in this conspiracy against him is just complete paranoia. I think he probably might have picked up a hint that no one liked him anymore, but you wouldn't have to be Einstein to pick that up.
I said something stupidly about ecstasy when I was young. I think I was about 23, something like that. And it's a phase that you go through, yeah? Just a phase that you go through. Everyone else around you's doing things. Sometimes you get roped in, you're experimental age, and you do things. And I, naively thinking, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you say in the world.
I think all young kids have done experimental with drugs, especially when it's there and it's free in the music industry. It's free.
It just goes
it's
with
just
that
there.
territory.
You got to pay, it's there.
Not that we're, like, I wouldn't encourage it now. You know, listen, I hold my hands up. I hold my hands up, mate. I was, you know, the last thing on my mind at that time was worrying about if people knew I did a pill or not. I obviously knew that it wasn't favoured by everyone. Do you know what I mean? But I had no way of knowing that. Doing a short interview at the top of the Pops, and that interview wasn't meant for me, it was meant for another member in my band, and who originally spoke about ecstasy, and then after that I had a meeting with Tom Watkins, told him exactly what I think of him, fuck you, I ain't signing with you again. Once he knew that, he was on the hunt to put a new singer in the band. I know because a month before I was sacked, he was asking certain agents, have you got any singers? Because I don't know if Brian's going to be about much longer. They set me up.
Narrative is, if you can get enough people saying, this guy's a loony, he's crazy, he's threatening, he's of a violent disposition, he's this, he's that. If enough people say that, it becomes part of the story, it becomes the reality. And that's clearly what happens.
Say something often enough and people will accept it.
I think that's true, yeah.
Regardless of the reality, right.
But this was all a setup anyway, because it was all planned. You know, from when Brian said it, the next day there's a girl, Leah Betts, with all treatment. You think that's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? Says that one day and then the next day they got pictures of this girl. You know, so it was a setup. You know what I mean? Brian was picked at. Obviously, he shouldn't have said what he said, but obviously he was targeted, and everybody knows in the industry, Brian, they love to interview him or get him on these TV shows because they know he's gonna say something or do something. Yeah. You know, but this was all a setup anyway, because it was all planned.
Nice to meet you, old chap. Tom, you've actually said that you sell sex rather than pop music.
Absolutely.
So which one of these guys out of these 17 grabbed your eye the first time then?
Well, I slept with all of them initially, do you know what I mean? Tony, I knew him for years. He danced for us with Faith Open Charity, who Danny knows only too well, and we picked up the boys from that show.
How much money did you actually make out of Bros? Because they've like sort of faded into poverty and oblivion, haven't they?
Well, we rip everybody off, man, so it's a lot of dough. A lot of dough.
I mean, did you think he'd rip us off, or did you actually think this guy can make us a lot of money, Tony?
Yeah, I think he can, and he has done. I've got $350 in the bank now.
What, £3 or 350? I mean, you also managed Danny, as Danny said before.
Sure, yeah.
Did you make Danny a few bob?
Well, not really. The girls have always frightened me to death, and she was certainly no exception, you know. Well, we tried very hard.
Can I just ask Tony something? Tony, is he still a big fat gay bastard like he was then?
Absolutely. Fatter now. He's lost a lot of weight.
He has. He's looking good, Tom. Looking good.
Exactly. So,
listen, bruv, yeah? I know with, like, you know, we had problems on the past. Mate, leave it all, bruv. You know
I'm not leaving, John. I'm not leaving nothing, mate. Yeah, I'm not leaving nothing. Watkins know what he done. I'll tell you another thing.
Yeah, but we all know what he's done, bruv. You know what I mean? I think Tony done it willingly. I don't think he was drugged and raped. I think he knew what he was doing, bruv. You remember that day when we was in Tom's place and we went into the swimming pool? He jumped in the swimming pool with nothing on.
Yeah.
Nothing on.
Yeah.
That's not right, bruv. You know what I mean? We're talking about boys from the street, ghetto and all that. You know what I mean? Not saying we ghetto or whatever, but you don't jump in the swimming pool with nothing on.
No, I know. I wouldn't have got in that pool anyway, man. All that DNA floating about in the pool, mate. I couldn't swim anyway, but I was never getting in there.
But that was his choice, bro. You know what I mean? It's like me, you, and Terry. Yeah, we choose not to do that. You know what I mean? It's like I remember that day when Tom said to you, "I'll give you £1 million or whatever to do this." Yeah, a little joke, yeah. But really, was that a joke?
No, that geezer would have bummed me in a heartbeat, mate.
No, for £1 million.
He would have bummed me in a heartbeat, man. Then I'd have had to kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'd kill him. If that was done to me, he'd be dead now. Because I'm not going to stand. I'm not. No fucking way, mate. Someone's got to put this. Someone's got to put this cunt down. Someone's got to put this cunt down, right?
Yeah, but don't you think everybody's thinking the same thing? A lot of people.
No, not after what they done to me, mate. Not after what that fucking set up. All because we found out. You was there, mate. He fucking broke down. You saw him. Do you think it? Right, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not leaving that. No way. No way.